turn the light off?
Yeah, that's old
What it
school.
do? What it do? It's the girl Wing. I am here with my co-host.
What's good? What's good? It's your boy Shaw Brown, country cousin, never dirty in any battle rap event, even though I'm in house gear right now. It's hot as
Right.
hell in Atlanta.
It's hot as
What's
hell
good?
in Memphis right now. And then it got the nerve to be gloomy. It's
Yeah,
gloomy
this
as
weather.
hell outside. Like, no, well, I know it's getting, it's getting late, but the sun
Mm-hmm.
don't really go down until damn near 9 o'clock. But it's been gloomy all day, but it's been hot as hell. Like,
Facts. Yeah.
Jesus, I had to put
And
on
then
my
we
little
getting
muscle
rain.
skirt,
This
shirt.
rain and heat do not mix, man. I
Yeah,
tell you.
we got rain last week. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we doing a little quick show today.
Mm-hmm.
I know that it's game time, damn it. I
Mm-hmm.
understand this. I get
Yes.
it. I'm sorry. But y'all know we come on Thursdays. And these niggers didn't say anything about game time. So
You know what? I thought the game was yesterday too. So you know,
that's y'all fault. That's
yeah,
all
it
y'all.
is. I forgot. Yeah.
So yeah, let's get into it. We are actually to make up for today's show because it's too much to talk about. It is
Mm-hmm.
entirely too much to talk about. Man, listen, I'm not gonna go there.
Because we'll be
I'm
here
not
all night.
I'm not gonna
We,
go there,
we
but
will be here all night.
I'm just gonna say,
Mm-hmm.
oh shoot. Okay. So y'all give me a second because I have new viewers that are trying to view the show and I need to get the link to our guest. We do have a guest that's coming on tonight um, from Colosseum Battle League, K
Mm-hmm.
Sleeze. Y'all do know him in the culture. So yeah, we're gonna have him coming on. They actually have a card this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Bear with me, y'all. Yeah, they got a card this weekend. What is it? The Looters card.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's this weekend. And hold on 1 minute. I'm sorry, y'all. I am, I have to multitask. So yeah, they got that card this weekend. And next week they got the party, which is a fire ass card. Um, I'm a shit. I am going to give me just a second. God damn it. Okay, yeah, I'm actually getting the our guest the link
Mm-hmm.
and we will start the show. But Saturday, we time to be announced. But yeah, we got a lot to talk about. Listen, we've been talking about Verve and Lux and all these other fucking battles. This is the
Mm-hmm.
one thing that I will say another con that I have for this app. And I think I said that in the last show about the notification. I'm kind of mad that 3 battles have dropped in the last 5 days and I didn't know. I'm
Yeah.
mad at a motherfucker. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like URL should do the trailer to still get people to come to the app. I mean, you does that make sense?
Yeah. I see what you're saying because it's just like yeah, if you don't have the app, it's just like I was sleeping and I seen a better head drop. And then I woke up in the morning, then I see another better drop. Like, oh shit. So I'm not mad at it that it definitely dropping battles
But wait, how
because
did wait. So you did go to the app, or how did you know that they dropped another battle? You just went
oh,
to
it's a notification. Yeah, like I got on my phone, so the notification basically came up. It was like, okay,
from the
battle
app?
drop. Yeah, from the app. Yeah.
Okay, mine is not okay, so I stand corrected because mine is not doing notifications. So maybe it's just me.
Mm,
I got no fucking notifications. So I was kind of mad. So I take that back. I was kind of mad about it. Um,
yeah.
and that I saw, but all in all, my nigga,
Hmm.
these 3 battles,
How many have you
listen,
seen? How many did you see?
I watched all 3.
Okay,
Jesus.
I haven't watched Steams and
Bruh.
Chilla Jones. That's the only one I've been
Man,
watching.
listen. I, okay, I ain't gonna tell you about it. I'm just
Okay,
gonna
we going
say, I'm just gonna say, Steams, listen, we gotta stop this shit. Chilla, I need to see him more. I need to see him more on URL.
but
I mean,
he got the chain now, so he
I
can't
know,
go.
you know what I mean?
That's what I hate.
Like, I don't know, like,
That's fucked up.
was
That is
this
real fucked up.
motivation? I mean, I don't know. Steams gets, I mean, not Steams, I'm sorry. Chilla gets, there's just times when he's on for me, and then there's times when I'm like, no mas, I can't do it with him sometimes. This was a time that motherfucker was on, and I'm like, I'm mad as hell that
Yeah.
and I'm kind of mad because it dropped so late, and that's really why I forgot. Yeah, he does
Yeah.
have a chain.
Yeah.
I mean, pish posh, the
Yeah.
chain. Who really cares?
Yeah. And shout out to my little bro, man, Chef Trez. Man,
And listen,
five,
okay, okay, but
five,
wait, because you saw
five.
that battle, and I asked you
Huh?
about it earlier.
Yeah, I've seen it. I watched that battle twice, actually. Because I
Okay,
wanted to see, because I just wanted to see, was it gas or was he
right,
really talking that
right.
shit? But I like franchise though.
I
He's
like franchise too. And when I thought that he, like you said, I had to see if it was really gas. So that's why
hmm
I'm not, here's another thing. I'm not going to talk about it too much because I didn't finish the battle. I felt like
yeah.
it ran long as fuck. I felt like that battle was long as,
That first round was like long as shit. 'Cause it was just like
but that first
every
round was
bar, it was just
major. That first round
yeah.
was major. And
hmm
I'm almost, I don't know if that card has dropped yet. We will not say which card, but well, I guess we can. Born Legacy coming in July.
hmm
If his opponent, if I kind of feel like I don't
If
feel like he'll win, but
his
I
opponent, who I think it is, man, look, I just hope he's ready. I hope he's ready. 'Cause that's a whole different type of
well, his opponent seems to level niggas up.
yeah,
Everybody that he battles, he
yeah,
seems
but he picked the
niggas up.
wrong. Yeah, I think he picked the wrong time to battle him right now, though.
Yeah,
He's so I don't want to say too much, but yeah, but I don't know. That's a different type of smoke.
that's a different type of situation.
Yeah,
But the fact that he did so well with Trez, I was just like, damn, he may
hmm
not die too bad. He may
he,
not die too bad. And we got our guest on too. So check it out. And then
hmm
Mike P and JC. I'm like, yo, we're gonna talk about all of those.
yeah, we're gonna talk about
I,
it. Either way.
we gotta, you know what, we gotta test Jay's theory too. Because remember Jay said a while back when it comes to JC seems to always drop the ball when it comes to the vets, but when it comes to the mid tier, and I
Yeah, he's
thought that
awesome.
Mike P was about to take that angle, but he dropped it. JC is great when he's in front of these mid tier niggas.
Yeah.
I don't know. We gotta talk about that on Saturday though. But yeah, so Saturday, y'all tune in. We will definitely have a full show about all of that. So
hmm
we got our guest on, Kay Sleeze from Colosseum.
What's goody?
Coliseum. Good
What's
God. How y'all doing,
what's
man?
good?
Oh,
What's
we
good?
good, we good. That's my brother Shy, the Crown Royal Sipper.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Facts.
so we were just talking about the URL app and the battles that I have missed. Let me ask you, do you get the notifications too?
I don't get the notifications at all. I see somebody posted or I go and randomly check and be like, oh snap, a new battle up there.
Hmm. Yeah,
See?
that's crazy.
Okay,
See, that's
I don't
crazy
feel bad.
because when I get it, it's just like an icon pop over my phone and it be like, oh shit. And then it did the same thing for the trailer too. When they were talking about the Summer Impact trailer, it did the
Yeah.
same thing. So
I
I
I
didn't
got
don't
I
know.
didn't
That's
get
kind of
no notifications for none of them.
wow.
yeah,
That's crazy.
see? Okay, then it ain't just me, goddamn it. I'm happy about that. So,
I
No.
think the
all
app's
right,
still
as a
working itself out though. I think the app's still working itself out. The
Yeah.
kinks stuff getting worked out
Yeah.
with that.
It's got to work for
that's what
all
I was
major
saying.
servers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is that was one of my cons that I was not getting the notifications, and I'm mad as hell because I missed 3 goddamn battles in the past 5 days. But we had Gnome, so y'all gotta forgive me because we had Gnome, and we're still talking about Gnome. We are still. Let me ask this question before we really get into this interview too.
Oh, sis, I'm sorry. Mike trying to get on.
Okay, let me ask this question about Jack Boy. I feel like, you know what, Shy. Ooh, is the petty about to come out tonight? Okay, so a lot of people, y'all are horrible. A lot of people. Jack is getting a lot of publicity, a lot of media behind this, even though they say all media is good media. So he's getting a lot of not necessary recognition, but everybody's talking about it. And Sleeze, this is my other co-host, my brother Mike
What's
I'm
Phenom.
in the building. I'm in
What's
the
up, man?
building.
Brother, how you
Mike
doing?
Phenom, your girlfriend's favorite rapper. Don't leave me. Just ask if you don't know the slogan. God damn it, you better know it. Northwest Ron Simple shit. Seattle, Battle Creek, Michigan. Shout out to BOC Music. We in the building. What
Yeah.
up, though?
Everybody got
What's going on,
fire
man?
ass intros.
For real.
They make me feel so
I'm
bad.
sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to. Jack Boy Spirit is in here. Okay, there we go.
He probably
You
looked.
know what? We petty as hell. We are petty
Was
as
it
hell in
him?
here.
Was it Black Boy or the Black Wealth Chain?
Both. I
Oh,
actually got
damn.
a.
You got a
Y'all
long night
are
ahead of you, son.
horrible.
Okay, I'm
Y'all,
sorry. I'm
listen,
back.
I'm trying to get into the interview, but
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I wanted to ask this first.
Wait. Hey, Shy,
Hmm?
take that $20 you owe me and buy me a Black Wealth chain.
Okay. Spirits. Try to get rid of spirits. All right.
Did you
Back to do
stage
maintenance.
the house?
Yeah, I did.
Y'all
Let's go.
are okay, but
Black
listen,
Wealth.
seriously though, on a serious note,
Hmm.
I saw this in Norb's group. I want to ask a serious question. Can
Okay.
he come back from this?
Of course. Main stage, no. But he could definitely come back.
Okay, but not main stage.
Ooh.
So
I don't
let
want to
me
see it
ask
back on
this.
the main stage. This is my
Huh?
thing. I don't want to see it
Okay.
back on the main stage at all. Because one, this was your big shot on one of the biggest stages in battle rap. One of the biggest stages in battle rap, and you stunk up the joint.
Hold on, not to
You
Yeah,
mention
blew your shot. When
I'm going.
John was in this position against Hitman Holla,
He
he went out
shined.
there and he made the best of his opportunity, and it took him beyond.
Yep.
You, Jack Boy Man, had the opportunity to take this beyond for yourself. You went out there, you had the crowd with you in the first round, not me, but other people. And you let when it came time for your third, like second round, you shit the bed, it was trash. When it came time for your third round, you let people get to you. Battle rappers get a verb gets
Second
booed.
half.
Listen, A Verb got booed every time he was in New York and went out there and showed the fuck off no matter what. You don't care about, like, you are there to prove people wrong. People didn't believe that you deserved to be up there with John John. You had an opportunity to prove that you did,
Yep.
and you shit the bed. I don't
I got
understand.
okay. I think I got a conspiracy. I
Wait.
got a
Casey,
conspiracy.
wait a minute.
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Give me
Casey
my
was
water.
about
Give me my water. Hold on. Let me
Drink your
give
water.
me my water. Hold on.
Drink your water.
All them hospitals getting beds out.
Go ahead.
I got I got a conspiracy. I need to. Yeah, I got a conspiracy. But go
Wait a
ahead.
minute. Wait a minute. Casey, go ahead and say what you was about to say. Jesus.
Oh, I was gonna say, to finish off what he was saying, like, this was his biggest moment on top of the fact he been chasing this battle. You've been chasing this battle for 2 years or something like that. Like, you've been wanting to battle John forever. And you get on stage and you did that. And I'm gonna keep it 100. I was excited because for Jack Boy to get the shot on Gnome stage, this could have been an opening for other new guys to get a chance. What
Man,
if they
listen.
decided going forward to at least do one, new new guys on the main stage for every card, or you know what I'm saying, something like that. You simply couldn't handle the pressure of heckling from the crowd when you come from small room where you can hear everything someone is saying to you and talking down to you or shitting on your rounds or whatever the case may be while you're rapping. So for you to not be able to take that in the on the main stage from one fan in particular, that's a little crazy to me.
Exactly. When you got rappers
That's
that get
how I
up here
feel.
and get booed, you got rappers that get up here and say something that the crowd don't fuck with and get booed by hundreds in the crowd. You are mad because maybe 2 or 3 in the front row. You saying they're
Right.
not letting you get your rounds off? Like, are you serious? You jumped in somebody else's third round and didn't let in. You know what I'm saying? Look at the
Let
look
me
at
say
karma.
too, after
Look at
in
karma.
the first round, his first round, I feel like he did great up until the choke. I think he did great. He showed some promise with what he had.
Yes,
That
he
I'm
did.
thinking something's
Yep.
gonna Then his second, he dropped
Just
the ball.
about to be a
It wasn't
fight.
nothing. And the third,
Yep.
he didn't even get a chance to get to it because you talking about what the crowd's saying instead of trying to get through your material.
You know what?
Has
You know what?
he
Y'all
been
know
on
what I
social
think?
media at all?
Yeah, he been on Instagram. But this is what I want to say. I really think that Jet Boy wasn't prepared.
Nah.
I don't think he was prepared.
I think he was very
Because
prepared.
no,
I
no,
I feel like he
I
was
don't think he
prepared,
was
but
prepared.
remember
Because
what I
the
told y'all. I told you. Remember, I told y'all if he made this battle about the same personals all 3 rounds, he was gonna lose. Jack kind of showed his hand
Yep.
the last 2
I
years.
think that's more so what it was.
Yep. He thought
I
that
don't think
that
he
was
was.
going to
I don't
hit.
think he was
Wrong
prepared.
is what happened.
I don't think he
I
prepared.
just,
I really think
He
he
wasn't even
prepared at the
himself
very
in those
last
2
minute.
rounds after the first. Yeah, he wasn't himself that
Yeah,
battle. I feel like after the first round, it
compared
was not
to
his
his last
best.
battle, compared to what his last battle, especially with Big T battle, he seemed like he was
but
real
that
confident
was
and he was.
on
Yeah, I know it
a
was on
different
band,
stage, though.
but he like for some reason he just even with the first round when it was fucking with him, it just seemed like he was just the face and the eyes never lied. When you
Right.
be looking up in the back of your head, you try to think like, okay, and he was looking like that too many times during the battle. Like I don't really think he was prepared, and I don't really
But
think he really
that
prepared.
stage, Bird has said that so many times. That the big stage is different, and
Oh,
anybody
it's
who
definitely
has
different.
experienced that gnome feel, that
Hmm.
gnome feel it felt like Summer Madness.
Yeah,
That gnome feel is just like summer. It's just like Summer Madness. I mean, it's a huge
and
crowd,
That
and
is
them
a
Texas,
folks
big
are
crowd.
different.
yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
like Texas, but Texas like they non-biased. They don't give a damn what your
at
star power
all.
is. If they're
Yep,
not feeling that shit, they
they're
ain't
not
feeling
feeling
it.
it.
You
I
go.
mean,
You better
you had Tay Rock and Goods who got booed
booed.
on that stage. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
You have to. I don't know. Like I said, I feel like Jack is a star. I feel like I've always felt that way. I feel like he's very entertaining. Even if you don't listen, I don't even listen to new rap like that, like Migos and all of them. I'm
Hmm.
gonna say that's the motherfucker who actually had me listening to Migos. So I ain't even gonna lie, because the shit he was saying, I'm like, damn, all right, hold on, that's kind of catchy, and that's the only reason why I really start listening to Migos. The boy has an innovative way to me, and he's still very original. He's still
I
Hmm.
very
agree.
original.
Who, Jack?
And
I agree.
listen, Mike, shut up. This is not
I
about
didn't know.
Bump.
I was asking. I was asking if that's who you was
Yes,
talking about.
yes. I'm talking about Jack. Yes.
Oh,
But I
okay.
just feel like there's preparation. The younger guys, this unfortunately is an example for many things. You
I
can't
mean, the
come on.
style is original.
Huh?
I hate you so much. I hate you so much. But anyway,
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, shout out to
hey,
Holmesy and shout out Holmesy the guard, the new member of
fact,
Goonies. Shout out
fact.
to Holmesy.
I don't
Okay,
like that. I don't like that. I don't like Holmesy with Goonies.
I like Holmesy, and
It might.
I just hope that
I
It
don't
makes
this
like
will
sense
Holmes
level
with
though.
him up.
Goonies, but Is he an
It,
official Goonie? He's a Goonie
it,
now?
Yeah,
it
yeah, he's
makes
going.
sense.
Yeah, yep, they
Yeah,
made
twerk.
the
Man.
announcement.
Yeah, twerk made the announcement on Instagram.
So are they
I
are
feel
they getting
like
rid of Jack Boy and
Chandra gonna be
replacing?
cave gang soon now too, because like it seemed like everybody
I was
just grabbed
That's
just
him.
over.
about
Nah,
to
that
ask
that
that.
mm-mm. That's
Nah,
Like
over.
this
that's
is about to be
Nah,
what
done.
Goonies versus
no,
Cave
that's
on
sauce.
every card.
No, they don't lost that. Jack
Okay,
Boy.
Casey, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. How? How? With this happening to Jack and Twerk are, in my opinion, are the first and seconds. Tay Rock and Av are the first and seconds for Goonies. My top three for Goonies would be, I guess, my top three now for Goonies would be Twerk, Jack, and Gluezy.
I'm
Why
not putting.
not?
I'm not putting. I'm not putting. I'm not after this. It,
It's a
Jack is
dub.
not in the top three. I'm
I'm
saying
gonna
I'm
have to
putting.
say
I'm
Jack
putting
definitely
Twerk,
dropped, man.
Glue Easy, and probably
Drugs.
Holmesy
Drugs,
or
man. They gotta be
motherfucking
drugs.
Drugs.
Drugs. Yeah, I'll
It
say
gotta
But
be
drugs.
again,
drugs.
but
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 Holmesy too
again,
now with Holmesy being added. But I'm gonna go with drugs.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with
Yeah,
drugs.
I'm gonna go with
But
drugs.
drug,
but
yeah,
That's the top
drugs been a
three.
little bit more active. He definitely been a little bit more active too than
but
Holmesy.
y'all not
Holmesy's
following
get
me. Y'all not following me. They would have been stronger with Jack, Gluezy, and Jack and Twerk
yeah, we know that.
against their top three, who I think their top three for Cave would have been Tay Rock, Av, and Briz in that order.
yeah. Wow.
They would have been stronger for that. But
Yeah,
Jack kind of messed that pack up himself, man.
yeah, he dropped the
He
ball with
messed
that
that
one.
up.
Ain't nobody want to see it. But
Nobody,
this
But I
West
feel
Coast,
like that
but this
affects a
West
lot of
Coast,
people. That affects a
I,
lot of
I,
people too, man.
I am feeling this Cave versus the West Coast situation that was put out there with the Daylight and Tay Rock
Oh,
situation.
daylight.
Kind of,
Yeah, I seen
yeah,
it.
I'm kind of feeling that a little bit.
I think they might need to go that way. I feel like they might need to go that way because yeah, I don't
Come
see
out this
Cave.
way. Come out this way. Come out to the west. Come out this way. Bring that
I would,
smoke
I
out
would
this
love to see
way.
that.
It's been a
I
while
would
since they've
love
been
to
to the
see that.
West.
Yeah,
It's
I
been a
would
while
It
since
would
that
have
they've
been
been
in
to
the
the
would
West.
be
daylight too.
fire. That would probably be the better, stronger matches.
Did
Yeah,
you think we'll get because Av said he wanted to battle Stu? You think we'll get that Av versus Stu finally?
But he ain't part of that squad. That was
no,
basically talking about with
that's
the
right.
What was
LSC
any
The
was any
squad.
LFC left side connection?
Yeah.
You said
hmm
what, Kate, please?
I was gonna say, was any of y'all at the band Legacy too?
No.
No.
No, unfortunately not.
Stewie and Rada was on that, and
I
Drugs and
keep
Mike
hearing
P
about it.
happened on that, and both was amazing. Drugs really stepped up to the opportunity, crazy. Like that battle with Mike P when that dropped, everybody gonna be impressed. I'm gonna just say
Mm.
that. And Mike P, one of my favorites, and Drugs he really rose to the occasion, and Stewie did
Okay.
too because
Shout out to my
if you
brother
look on
Stewie,
paper,
Roundtable Click.
yeah, like on paper when you see it, you just think like, yo, it's Rada Day in Richmond. This is an easy one. It was not an easy one. Like Stewie really showed up and
Oh
he
yeah,
leveled up in that
I was
battle.
hearing Stu's rounds. I was hearing Stu's rounds for like a good 2 weeks before
Yeah,
he went out there, and he was ready.
and,
Stewie was ready.
and he
He
getting
got a
good
chip
at
on his
the
shoulder.
he was rebuttaling too.
Yeah,
Stewie, he rebutted in every round,
Stewie. This is the
beginning of
thing.
every
Stewie has
round.
a chip on his shoulder. Stewie has a chip on his shoulder because he feels like he's not getting the respect that he deserves.
And he
Stu is
definitely,
dope.
yeah, he definitely
Yeah.
should.
Yeah,
He
he's
definitely
dope.
should.
So he
I agree.
wanted to get
He's
out
dope.
there. That's why he wanted to get out there and show the fuck off and show like, look, I'm Stewie. Y'all gonna respect my fucking name.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what he wanted to do, and he
Ain't
went out
mad.
there and did it.
He
Yeah.
had a crazy one.
People said that him and Ryder was fire.
Yep,
Yeah.
he
Stu
had a
and Jerry
crazy
West,
one.
I feel like it's definitely slept on. Stewie and Jerry
Oh,
Man,
West.
listen,
that would
Jerry
be a
West definitely
fire.
that's for
slept
another
on.
show. Hey, that's for another show. That's for another show. We will talk
Oh,
better
we'll
about
talk about that
That
Saturday. Yeah,
battle
we'll do that
no,
though,
Saturday.
like
talk
We'll
about
talk
that
about that
Saturday.
Saturday.
that
We'll
battle
t-
needs to happen.
yeah, hold on.
I like that.
Okay.
Fire. Fire.
Hey, all right. But listen, We got Sleeze up here from Colosseum. Let's
Yes, let's
talk.
talk about these cards.
Let's talk,
Yes.
man. Let's talk, man.
Um. So Sleeze, just kind of speak on Colosseum for a minute for those who may not follow the smaller leagues,
Yeah.
and don't be in tune with the culture, because to me that's where the culture really is.
Mm-hmm.
Coliseum, is based in Queens. My partner, James, Blackbeard, y'all seen him
Blackbeard.
on. I don't know if
Yeah.
y'all on Facebook, y'all seen him all
Yeah.
the time, man.
Yeah,
But
fuck
Blackbeard,
Blackbeard.
you know what I'm saying? He brought me in, as part of staff, but it's been going on for what, 6, 7 years now. We got a thing what we call so we got the first card we got coming up on Saturday is called the Ludus. That's
Mm-hmm.
basically a tryout card to get new talent into the league. And the way we do it is we go by what we call seasons. So, you know, Black, started with the season one, so you got the season one battles, then we do a Ludus, and that'll start the new season two. Right now we up to season 6, and we got some new talent on that card that we gonna see who makes the cut on Saturday. And that's basically how we do it. We really big on building talent from the ground up, or giving people a second chance, or helping them find a place where they can consistently battle, because there's some guys that battle already but they don't have a home to battle or get consistent plays. So we also look for talent that's looking for that as well. um so that's basically what the Ludus is about. It's all about new talent and who could we build up next, you know what I'm saying, to be amongst the roster. You know what I mean? So that's the Ludus side, and that's why I don't know if you'll see people post a season or write a season when they write stuff from our league. They'll say season 2 or season 3 Coliseum. That's where that comes from. So that's basically just the year that they joined type thing.
Okay. And that's kind of dope because I see Insight and Pharaoh, and actually Pharaoh been around for a little minute for those who may not know
Yeah.
that. And then Insight from Body Bag, he actually just did he had a PG, didn't he? I thought
Um,
Insight had a
did
PG. It
he?
may not have
I
drops.
I'm not sure. I don't think he had a PG. He did his. I think he did invitationals. I'm not
Invitation.
sure if y'all familiar. Yeah, he was on the
Yep.
invitationals, and that's what I know. He really showed out there, and he been working hard. You know what I'm saying? Bills from 3BL actually, was doing a great job with him. For whatever reason they had, they small fallout, and he decided to move on. I made sure that I'm not trying to steal talent. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with Bills, and I, of course, talk to Bills, and he just let him go spread his wings a bit, and see how it is outside of.
And see, that's the thing, though. I know, I hear that a lot. And I know with certain places, I feel like where you're from, you have to get out and travel and do other things. People from down south, the league here, we have IMBL here in Memphis, and a lot of them I have been supporting them for years, way back, yeah, about 5 or 6 years ago. And where they were then and where they are now is much better. But they didn't give me the battle rap. They gave me the gritty feel, but they did not give me the battle rap feel because a lot of them had not spread their wings to be able to get cultured. You can't
Yeah,
you can't really be a rapper if you're not cultured. You can stay in one lane, talk about what you know, opposed to broadening your horizon or perspective about what you know. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So to build on your attributes. So like when people say that, I see that, oh, y'all still in this, y'all still in that, but that person should be able to kind of move around and be able to get those different plates so that they can build. So I don't
yeah,
really see it like that. I get what you're saying, but yeah, I don't really see it like that. I feel like, yeah, that's a great opportunity for him to definitely be coming out to the east to
yeah,
build and become stronger because he
yeah.
needs that.
What's even more dope with Insight coming to Coliseum? He's already been here twice before already. So he already has the feel. You know what I'm saying? And I guess he just felt the family vibe, and So it's good for him. You know, he's not just leaving his league that he already built himself up with and going somewhere to complete strangers that he's just gonna go over there and just rap for. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, it works out better for him. You know what I'm saying? At least, you know, it's me and not just a random league. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
our league at Colosseum where he's already used to the crowd and, you know, people know him and is familiar with him. So
And you're
that's good
established.
for him.
And you're
Yeah,
established.
yeah.
Mhm. I
Pharaoh on the other hand, you know, he has a lot of backlash with him. You know what I'm saying? Everyone knows about
right.
Pharaoh. Everyone knows about the stuff that went on with him on Facebook and all of
Yeah.
that. And like I
Was he the
said,
one that had
our
the
league,
issue? He the one that had the situation with Danger Zone?
yeah, that's him. That's
All
the
right.
infamous Pharaoh.
And the baby
And
situation.
yeah,
Huh?
that whole situation. Yeah, it was a lot of
That
he
we'll
had a
talk
lot of
about
stuff.
that.
It's a lot of Facebook stuff with him, man. That
Yeah.
it really
Shit.
kind of he's a solid talent that he let Facebook and outside people like he let that really kind of bring him down too much and he focused on the wrong
Mm.
things. And I would say he's somebody that affected his path, his career that he was on. You know, where he could have been, I feel it affected him. But like I said, we big on giving people a second chance. Like a lot of times we tell people that come to Coliseum, if you know, you could have had a million bad battles before you came here and tried out for us. We're not judging you off of that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's kind of like you starting over. You know, you get your looters, you try out, and we build from there. You know what I'm saying? So this is really a big, you know, a big second chance for him. And I've had plenty of talks with him. It seems like he's very serious. I hope he's focused and, you know, he's not going to fall back into any of that negativity that was bringing him down before. So let's just hope, you know, because he's really talented, to be honest. He's really, really good and better than a lot of people I've seen get shots. But the stuff outside of battle rap, him bringing it to Facebook and all of that, like it really affected him bad. So, you know, one main reason we big on second chances.
Okay. That's dope.
Mm.
Where the ladies at on the Ludus card?
Yo, it's hard, man. I ain't gonna lie. It'd be hard to find some We had a few, and I ain't gonna lie, they always back out, man. They always back out. I know it
What?
sucks, man. They always back out, or, you know, something always happens where we can't get it. So
Mm,
I know, man. I
nah.
know, man.
Come on, ladies.
I
Come
would really
on, ladies.
Yeah, man, I would really love to get fresh female talent. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Right.
really tough. You know what I'm saying? I said on another interview about that too. That, you know, I feel like, you know, people will say female battle rap is dying out, but it's really not. It's just
It's not.
some take it more serious than others. And
That's a
instead of
fact.
focusing on the ones that don't, just give the shine to the ones that's really caring about their
That's
craft and really putting
it.
on. You
That's
know what I'm saying?
it.
So
And
that's my
not for
thing.
nothing, I always say too, it depends on where you're looking.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And that's no shots to anybody.
yeah.
But you know, you have a lot of girls these girls and guys too, they came from somewhere. So
Hmm.
don't support them because they've come to this platform. And even with like the URLs, the King of the Dots, the RBEs, don't support them because they're on the main stage. How do you even know who they really are? How can you be a fan of somebody when you don't know where they came from? Is my opinion.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely support them wherever they at if
Yeah.
you're fans of them. But I know
Right.
a number of
But
girls
yeah,
that
it's hard to find
could,
fresh girl female talent is really hard, man. I tried. Black tried. We've been searching, man. We've been searching.
what?
I'm
Okay,
telling you, we've
y'all
been
ain't hit me yet. Y'all ain't
Yeah,
hit me yet. We gonna have to
listen, real
work
talk,
this out.
because
yeah. I'm gonna
if you
send you
know
some. Hey,
something,
I'm
man,
gonna send you some couple names. I'm gonna send you a couple
yes,
names. We off
please,
the air. I'm gonna
please,
send you some
please,
names.
brother.
Yes, I got you.
Please. But yeah, that's basically the Ludus card. That's basically what that is that we got coming up on the 15th or on Saturday. You know, if y'all,
Okay.
you know, if anybody in the area is you know want to see some new talent, you know that's building up, you know, come through. It's cheap, like $10 for the card or something. You get in. You know what I'm saying? Most times, you know, most times we let people in free if it's not, a crazy crowded event, just to, let these guys have some people there to see them rap and get their confidence up and, get them ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's what's up. Let me ask this, and then we'll get into the card next weekend. Y'all doing it big, all right? Y'all trying to show out over there, having cards back to back and shit.
For real. Not too many
Um,
leagues do that.
What? Okay, so I remember seeing something about Colosseum versus We Go Hard.
oh,
What? What?
I mean
Yes.
that'd be mostly the fans, man. They just be wanting to see that, man.
It's like, what we doing? What we doing? The squad versus the squad. I mean, yeah, no. That'd be dope.
If you've been noticing, we don't do full cards of it, but we try to set up certain battles to where they could get that feel for the Kali versus We Go Hard. Even URL booked a couple of them, TY versus Carter and TY versus
Right.
we got a few of them. I don't know. Tune in Benji Lolo versus Prezi. That's one that's out right now. That's everybody loving that battle. You know what I'm saying? We try to keep it like that. The PG card got a couple. It got a couple We Go Hard versus Kylie. So we haven't did a full card or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a little difficult to do. Who's gonna get what footage? Which side gets what footage, like that. So I think the way we doing it now it should it should hold them over until we can figure something out if it's gonna possibly happen in the future.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope.
We ain't always start some shit.
Huh?
What? Started some shit.
I'm saying, I was fucking with Blackbeard for so long. Of course, back when I was with Angry Fan Show, you know what I mean. So I've always when Blackbeard battled Illinois,
man, yeah,
that long,
yeah.
that long. But you know what I mean? And then We Go Hard. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's where we got our start from, was the smaller leagues. And I just never, you know what I mean? I always stay fucking with the smaller leagues. I just feel like that's really where the culture is. And that's where
that's the meat and potatoes.
Right. Man. I mean, I would rather go, and that's Battle Truth was asking me. He was like, "Oh, why you didn't go to this battle, like the URL, the bigger URL events?" I'm like, listen, first off, because I was supposed to go to Resolution, but I went to Bullpen, and my other artist was battling in North Carolina Saturday anyway, so I couldn't go. But I was like, I like the feel and the setting of the smaller leagues anyway, because you always find that diamond in the rough. Yeah. Always. Like, that shit is so fire to me. I would much rather spend my money to do that, and not to say that I don't necessarily, I mean, I'm gonna watch the shit on pay-per-view anyway, and we're gonna come on the show and talk about it anyway. You know what I mean? But listen, I tore my meniscus in both my knees. Standing for 10 hours ain't something that I'm trying to do every other weekend and every month. You know what I mean? Hell no, they ain't paying no workers' comp for my ass. So shit, we ain't doing that. But no, I just ultimately, I love the feel of what Colosseum has been able to do.
When you over here getting basketball injuries at battle?
Huh?
You getting basketball injuries at battle?
She on her surf.
You know what? Well, I ran track since I was 9 years old. What you talking about, my nigga? I got records at home and shit, like in shot put and discus. I ran, but then I went to the field events. But no, I had pre-existing issues with my knees. I had no cartilage in my knees growing up, but I still ran track. But that, of course, as you get older and shit starts to happen, you know what I mean? Right, you know what I mean? My shit caught up with me. But no, I was actually at the gym and tore the meniscus in my right knee. And then a year later, I tore the meniscus in my left knee because I slipped on black ice and I had my daughter in my hand. And it was either me fall with her or me do a whole Superwoman stand, split, whatever. I can't remember what the hell I did, but yeah. So that's how that happened. Yeah, I paid the price. I wasn't gonna drop my child. I had to.
Yeah, we even dropped the baby.
So it's hard. It's so hard to be at these events and just trying to stand there and there's no fucking seats. Like you can't even go to, you know, to the back. I know when last year when we were at Nome, I was ready to sit on top of the little stand thing that they had. I'm like, shit, I can get up there, but if I get down, the pressure on my knees, shit, I'm not
Yeah,
falling in
man.
front
You
of
know,
all
when I
these
went to
goddamn
Nome,
people.
I ain't never felt that. As much sports as I played back in the day, standing up for fucking 12 hours at Nome, from being outside and in the line, and then standing there watching the battles, between battles, going outside to grab me some Hennessy, sitting down. No, man, that was like the worst experience. It was the best, worst experience. My legs ain't never burned so bad.
Man, listen. Listen. Oh my God. But I mean, it was a great experience. I mean, not, you know, I'm not knocking it for nobody. It was definitely a great, I'm trying to get Malone on here. It was a great experience though. It just ain't for me. But yeah, you
But we
know,
gonna try it
so
again though. We gonna try it again.
we gonna try it again for North Carolina. We
Yeah.
definitely gonna try it again for Summer Impact. Okay,
Definitely
I'm
gonna try
sorry.
it
I
again.
was reading something that somebody was saying. Anyway, yeah. So let's get into
The
next week's
card.
card. Hey, we
Mm-hmm.
got our other co-host who's out in the woods somewhere.
What that nigga down there
Oh
doing?
God.
This nigga
What
look
that
like he out at cabin at
that nigga doing?
camp. What is
Come
this
on,
shit?
Midge.
The niggas at Camp Crystal
Listen,
Lake right
Yes.
now.
Yeah,
Making me
listen,
nervous. You're making me nervous. I'm
listen,
seeing trees, man. You know, black folks and
listen,
trees.
listen.
Don't.
I'm out here in the world. I'm
Yo,
Oh
out
these
here.
man.
niggas at Jurassic Park right now, fam.
I'm out here. Black hoodie mad out here in Jurassic Park. Whatever, y'all. Stop.
them
What's
niggas
good,
out.
man?
He out there with
What's
the
good,
lions,
brother?
tigers, bears, bobcats. Like, what are we doing right now?
Get into the
What are we doing?
bag. Get into the bag. That's what we doing. Get into the bag.
Shit, all right, you on a treasure hunt. For
Nigga,
real,
Oh,
find that
you getting
shit.
I
to the
want
Hennessy
that
right on the
too.
spot,
you
my
getting
nigga.
to the
Find
fucking
that
cabin
shit. Bring it
fever, nigga.
home.
I
We
want
need
that
parts.
too. I want that too.
Yeah, Malone, we got K Sleeze on right now. We about to get into this
Sleeves, what up,
Collie
boy?
party
How you,
card.
my guy?
Everything. I know, man. I know K from the group, man. K. What up, man?
Word,
So
man. I pull up
listen,
all the time, man.
Wait, hold
so
up.
we
You
got
battling Cuban? You battling Cuban?
Who,
Who's battling
me? I
Cuban?
don't
Sin
battle
Flea?
Cuban. That's
Sin Flea's
Sinfleet,
battling
yeah.
him.
Sinfleet battle
I
Cuban.
I
Yeah.
actually let me just stick this in real quick, real quick, Wing. I was trying to find this in the Hangouts, right? So I ended up calling the last show. That's the one that Cuban was on. So guess who I'm talking to? Me and Cuban talking,
Cuban.
and lo and behold, here we go. This is funny as hell. Funny.
That is funny.
He
That
watching
is
though. He
funny.
watching though. He said he tuned in.
Yeah,
Shout
all
out Cuban.
right. That's what's up. That's what's
Shout
up,
out to the
Cuban.
bro
What's
Cuban,
good?
man.
Yeah, my nigga, you battling C3. I'm gonna need you to redeem yourself from that Don Marino. I'm sorry, bro. But
Oh,
you know
oh,
I love you like a play
whoa,
cousin, like a fat kid loves
whoa, whoa,
cake.
whoa,
But I'm
whoa.
gonna need you to redeem yourself, my nigga. We gonna talk
Yo,
about that. You didn't come
yo,
back. You didn't
hold
come back
on.
up to the show like you were supposed to.
Just like you was talking to Mike about that Lux, man. I don't know. I feel the same way about this Don Marino Cuban situation. I still haven't seen that battle yet. That's crazy.
You
Cuban won.
well,
Oh,
Right.
Cuban
That's
won.
what
He won.
I'm saying.
I heard.
Right. So,
I
so,
heard.
so,
I
I
heard
heard
he won,
too.
and I was there.
you know what?
I,
I had to
I
be
heard.
there.
Oh, you was
I,
there?
Man.
Wait. You was there? Oh, Sleeze, you was there?
Yeah, I had Cuban winning, man.
Okay. Talk to us.
Talk to the
What
niggas.
happened?
I ain't gonna front like Don Marino first. He got crazy in his first. I ain't gonna lie, his first was crazy. His second was pretty cool. He stumbled through the second though a lot. Like he had some
mm,
flavors, but he
Mm.
stumbled a lot through the second. A
No
lot
one
of
mentioned
like,
that.
you know, it wasn't a clean performance. I feel like Cuban's second and third was just clean and just strong. I mean, I'll be lying if I ain't say I seen Cuban stronger because he was better to me versus Grizz than he was versus Don Marino, but I still had him taking that 2-1.
mm.
Okay.
You know what's
Okay.
crazy? A
Well,
lot of people said that. A lot of people were saying that.
and
And
that
that
might
third is
be,
very controversial right now too. So yeah, we need to see that.
So we
Drop
got
yeah.
a
that.
debatable.
Drop
See, I
drop that
heard,
URL.
okay. Okay, yeah, drop that shit because we need to see.
What?
Okay, so and yeah, niggas, I don't know what it is about niggas all of a sudden forgetting that we don't take off points for stumbles. My nigga, no,
Yes.
stumbles and chokes, you automatically lose rounds. What are we
You
doing?
lose rounds. We're not
Especially if
docking
it's a
points. You
close
lose.
battle. Yeah.
That's
Losers got
Which
a
crazy.
is why I
jump.
don't understand. Which is
Got a
why I
jump.
don't understand why I was just watching Champion, even though this is a topic for a whole another show. But how is niggas trying to sit there and make it seem like
You
Jack had
seen
a
that shit?
stumble? Bro, the bro quit on the battle. Yeah, I seen that trash, bro. J Black, come on, fam. You let these niggas do
What happened?
what's it called? Damage control. Talking about they sitting there talking about Jack's first. Oh, only talk about Jack's first, and they made it damn near seem like he just had a little stumble. The boy walked out on a battle. He walked off on his opponent. He lost. We're not gonna do that. And Jay Black, you should be ashamed of yourself for letting niggas even. I fuck with Ace and I fuck with drugs, but nah, fam, y'all niggas, that damage control was trash. Fuck
Yeah, I
that.
was shocked.
That was
I was
trash.
shocked. I was
He
shocked.
walked
Well,
out on the
there it
culture.
is.
He fuck the battle. He walked out on the culture. Let's leave it at that.
Mm.
Well, we actually talked about that a little earlier, bro, and you're a little late, but
Nah,
that's
it's
fine.
crazy, but it just came to me. You know what I mean? I had to get
No,
these
I
bars
feel
off.
you. No, I feel you. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. I feel you.
it
I didn't watch, so I didn't know. Wow.
it
Yeah.
really, really
Um,
pissed me off. It really, really, trust me, you would be upset if you
Yeah.
watched it at the amount, like the levels of, I'm like, yo, y'all can't be sitting here hiding this under Lux and Verb. What about your mans, though? What about your
mm,
mans?
Got to start
well,
Hey,
holding people accountable, man, for their actions.
what do we talk about up here?
perception,
Accountability in
perception. Yeah, right.
2019.
And the perception that we as media, we have the influence we have over battles when we're in an opinionated sport. Yeah, I like I said,
That nigga walked off on game six.
we said earlier, right? We said earlier that Jack's first was damn strong, just
Yeah, it was.
formalities and rookie mistakes. It happens. It happens. But yeah, no, that was short of a damn. He bodied himself, but it just seemed like John was stronger too. I mean, he should have never went in there. You know what, and not for nothing, being that some of us on this show were a little closer to that situation, to all of the situations that he was talking about, and then seeing
Mm.
what he's done for the last 2 years, it was like, yeah, I was not expecting for him to come in there with that. But we
Yeah.
will talk about that tomorrow because we'll go all the way
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
into that
Yeah. We
whole
say that. We say that for the
conversation.
weekend show.
My fault for the
Right.
time travel. Back to the
Yeah,
comedy block.
let's get into this party card. And y'all got a band battle on the party card. So
Mm-hmm.
I see that it's all question marked out,
Mm-hmm.
but can we get some hints? Can you throw us a
Yeah.
bone?
And ain't nobody
Yo,
but us anyway. So I mean,
I can't. Nah,
He
I
look like
can't
if he
do
say
that.
something, he gonna give it all
I'll
away.
say this.
If,
I'll say this. It's gonna be a goodie, man. It's gonna be a goodie. I don't think people could guess the matchup either. So I like that part about it.
I have
Sheesh.
no clue. I have
You
no
can't
clue.
you can't even guess the matchup. So I'm excited
Sle-
for that battle though, for
Damn.
sure.
Sleazy being sleazy with the info. All right.
Right. And this is not pay per view, in other words, right?
Nah, not pay per view.
Oh, so
Gotta
so this
Gotta
is
gotta
wait.
pull
going.
up,
We
man.
gotta wait. We gotta pull up or wait for the app to drop.
Right.
Word.
Until it's dropped on the app.
Drop on the app. Yeah.
Let's talk about the one off with Venom and Mo Mula.
Mm.
This is Venom from where?
Bring your bars. I believe that's his league actually too. What is that? Richmond, Virginia. Yeah,
I
he's
believe
actually
so.
pretty dope. He's actually
Shout out
pretty
to
dope.
Richmond, VA.
Yeah. That to be honest, that's actually a battle that was supposed to happen, I believe, on the red dot card. It just didn't happen. So,
Mm.
Mulah's Colosseum, and they figured they could move it to this card, so we put it up there, get
Oh,
that to
that's
still
fun.
happen and go as
Shout
well
out
as
to
the
Mo Mula.
profit.
Yeah, Prophet. And we ain't seen Dougie in a minute.
Ooh, yeah. Let me see Dougie in a
Yeah.
long time.
He been in
Yo, the
judging.
last
Yeah, he
time we
does.
But
see
the season
Dougie was
with
versus. What was the
2-on-2?
last? Damn.
Was it 2-on-2?
Yeah. I
No.
think no. It was a what? It was the two. It was around the same time period. It was at 2-on-2, and he had a battle for somebody.
Yeah, he
I
got
mean, that's the last time I seen
stuff
him.
on he got stuff
I
on
think
his home league at We Go Hard. He did 2 battles, I believe. I think he battled Carter, and I forgot who else he battled. Brooklyn Carter and
Recently?
somebody else. He got two battles.
Nah,
Yeah,
he
he got
battled.
two
Yeah,
battles on his channel.
I saw that battle. I believe it. I believe that
He
battle.
got
I
two
saw that
battles
battle.
on it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but he
And
definitely
then
he's kind of been in a dungeon though.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been
yeah.
done.
That's gonna be kind of dope to see. So then, and then, I mean, so yeah, y'all just showing out. Like I said, y'all got the band battle, and then you have the PG battle, like you said, with Benji Lolo and Cable Guy. I just, you know
I
what?
I heard a cable guy. I heard a
I
cable
know,
guy.
and I feel
Okay,
like Cable
can I?
Guy. What's the
All
deal?
right,
What's the
look,
Yeah, I
look.
heard
deal?
a cable
Let
guy.
me, let me, let me. I could say a little bit on Cable Guy. Shout out to Smart. You know what I'm saying? To Alex. I know
Yeah.
of Cable Guy through him because you know what I'm saying. He fuck with Kylie heavy and Cable Guy at the time. Yo, I heard, yo, he's fire. Don't sleep on the
Right.
Very
name.
dope.
He's
Very dope.
fire. But what are they doing over there with him?
All right.
And the name, I'm gonna tell you, the name threw me off at first. I'm like, I'm not watching the nigga. Well, that's one of my favorite movies,
I
though,
thought it
Family
was a
Guy. But I'm
white
like,
dude.
I ain't watching a nigga named no
I thought
Cable
it was a
Guy.
white dude.
But I had to
I thought
digress.
of Ernest.
There are
You
I
know,
thought it
there
was a
are
white dude.
there are black cable guys. Okay, I
No,
mean we
I
can't be racist here. Okay, there
no,
are
but
black
listen, but hold
there's
on,
black cable guys. There's
hold on.
Latino
What I'm
cable guys. You got
right,
Korean cable guys.
but what I'm
There's a lot of
saying
cable guys.
is that there are, but in the culture, there ain't none. So when somebody come out of nowhere with the cable guy, I'm thinking white guy first.
You gotta be a bad motherfucker to call
You
yourself a
gotta be
cable
a
guy.
bad motherfucker, bro.
Yeah,
Listen, man,
A
Cable
you gotta
is
bad.
come with
he really
He
cable
nice.
fire,
pack.
man. Very pin heavy. Like he
Yeah, he
I would
nice.
say he lacks in that area of like performance and energy.
Performance.
You know, a lot of people, you know, they say to make it on that main stage, you kind of need that nowadays, especially with
Mm-hmm.
what's being given out. So it was
I'ma
very
correct you,
hard for
brother.
him to make that
It
push
ain't
through.
kinda no
Like,
more.
yeah,
It ain't
it
kinda
was
no more.
hard
You
for him to
need it.
push through and get the crowd in his favor. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
that's really what it is with Cable. But anybody could watch a Cable Guy battle, and you'll see this. He's clearly talented and probably one of the best writers in battle rap to me, underground for sure, in my opinion.
that's
Nah, he's
dope.
fire. He
That's
Yeah,
is
dope.
fire.
yeah.
I'm ready for this battle. I
It's a
am.
it's a super style clash when you look at it because Benji he got a whole lot of energy and performance, you know, as well as you know he's doing pretty good with the punching now. So it's like, and then Cable is the laid back, you know. I'm gonna just make sure everything I write at you is gonna be on point and vicious. Like so, it's a perfect style clash in my opinion. You know what I'm
That's gonna be
saying?
a good
Like
battle. Y'all got to
yeah,
check out. Y'all definitely, hopefully, this proven. Excuse me. Hopefully, this PG will drop though.
yeah,
That's what
yeah,
we gonna pray that
yeah,
this drops. Definitely,
yeah.
y'all got to make
That's
sure
I'm
that
hoping
this
they
drops.
both prepared and they know, like, you know, be on 100. You know, there's a big opportunity for them and for the league itself. So I think they're gonna show
Facts.
up and definitely put on that show we looking for. So
That's what's up. Now let me ask this. I see Swag Tana and Hussein. Is this my guy, Hussein? Like, what's
that's
the? Cause
Hussein who
that's
battled Bangs, who battled
yes.
probably yeah,
Listen,
that's Hussein.
Hussein. Oh my goodness, Hussein and my guy Prof AC or
Prophecy,
Prophecy.
yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
Yo,
listen, them
Hussein
two.
is the dude, the one who did that rapping shit, like he was Hannibal Lecter with the mask shit on and the straight
Oh
jacket.
no, that's yeah, he battled TY.
Mm-hmm.
TY did that when he battled
Ty.
him. TY put all of that on. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is going to be this going to be a
Shout
good
out Ty.
battle.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Hussein
like that match.
Hussein has been so slept on for like he's been slept on, but I feel like he's also been inconsistent for years.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, and maybe it's just, at the time that I found out about him, and that was again a few years ago, um, he was coming around. People
Mm-hmm.
was talking about him, and I think because he battled Excel when he
Yeah.
battled Excel, yeah, and people were talking about him, and then I don't know what happened. He just kind of fell off, and then
Well,
he came back.
I think it's really he has the same effect I say with Cable. You know, it's really easy to forget about him. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't get on the internet. He doesn't talk to people like that. He's very to himself. You know what I'm saying? He's not a social media guy, and he also is another pin heavy battler. He doesn't really have performance and energy like that. That's crazy like that. So it's really easy to forget about him. You know what I'm saying? But then when you see him have one of those performances, you're like, holy shit, I forgot about Hussein. Like, yo, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I think this is perfect for him, you know, because Swag is definitely up and coming and he's really doing his thing right now. So this is a dope, another style clash I would feel, because Swag has a different energy with his pen. You know what I'm saying?
And he's entertaining. He's very entertaining.
Hey,
Yo,
Sleeze. Hey, Sleeze, you're not slick. I done heard you say the word twice. This whole card is about style clashes. I'm on to you. Just let you know that.
And you know what? Not for nothing, but check this out though. The Lotus card and this card, I kind of like that yin and yang shit, y'all. I was telling Tay that. I said that I like this whole yin and yang they got going on right here. That's kind of fly. That's dope.
New.
I really
So
dig
that's
that.
fresh. Funky.
That I really dig that. So let's get okay. So Cuban and Sin Flea. Some of these names I don't know. Some of them I know one and I don't know the other.
Hey, yo, Cuban.
That's all right.
Call in.
Just call
You
him.
watching, Cuban? Call in, Cuban.
No, Cuban needs to write. Right, Cuban. Get on your
Call
shit.
in, Cuban.
Don't get emotional. Get on your shit, Cuban. That's all I got to say. No, let him write.
Cuban
right
can
now.
call in. Cuban can call in on Saturday.
Cuban need to get on his shit. Yes.
Yeah, he can call in
After
on
his
Saturday.
battle.
We talking about the battles right now. But Cuban and Sin Flea. Let's talk about it.
All right, so Cuban and Sin Flea was actually set up for the beginning of the year for our movie card. Certain things happened. I don't know if people remember. It was like a freaking snowstorm, and in New York, you know, they do the extra. They start closing stuff off and stuff like that. So we had a few battles.
Y'all had an ice storm.
Yeah, so we wound up not being able to do the event that week.
I don't miss those.
Unfortunately, Cuban already was like on his flight, like coming to New York.
Oh shit!
Yeah, we actually almost set up for them to just battle. Like it would have only been a battle, but I feel like the battle it would have been. It's a battle that deserves a crowd. You know,
I should have did it in the business.
Do it like that. So we saved it for later, and you know, so now it's happening. You know, Sin is a very strong Colosseum household name. He doesn't really he sticks a lot to home. Unless it makes sense, he'll go somewhere else. But he really sticks at home and is very loyal to the league. So I felt like this is something that will push him in the right direction to where he need to go. Shout outs to him. He actually got put on the New York PGs that Troy Martin just put up. So he's actually on the right path. And I just felt like this Cuban is somebody that's a strong battle. And I like it on paper. Like this is gonna be the one. This is gonna be one of the ones. Yeah. You know, if y'all not familiar with Sin Flea, you know, type him up, give him a couple looks. You know, he got a couple dope battles. He actually battled Grizz last year, and they had a really dope battle.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That was like his first test of, you know, somebody, you know, more popular than him and more up to him, and he showed out for that battle. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what's up.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at that. That's what's up.
Yeah.
And that's SINFLEE, y'all, if y'all want to look him up. Now this Panic battle, is that Panic the girl?
No, that's not the girl.
Okay, so let's talk. Go ahead.
He's Panic from our league. If you type him up in Colosseum, you will see all his battles. He's another, you know, he's really a strong household name. Everybody in our league, of course, is familiar with people that come to the league knows him. You know what I'm saying? He's still getting himself out there more. You know what I'm saying? So, and the person he's battling, Bugs, they're both, you know, really strong with the coming up. Panic actually been around a long time, but, you know, certain things, you know, held him back, you know. So now he's, you know, making the right moves and the right decisions, and is bettering himself and moving him to where he needs to be. And I
All
feel
right,
like,
so he's human.
nah, go ahead, bro.
No, you good. I was saying he human. You know what I'm saying? He just went through some life shit and now he focused.
Yeah, he's focused now. Yeah, so he's on the right path now. And Bugs is another dope up and comer that full of energy, man. He's very surprising. Like if you see him in person, you wouldn't expect him to sound the way he sounds when he start rapping. Like a whole lot of energy. So that's gonna be a very good battle. Like the energy is gonna be up for that one for sure. Both very, very energetic and aggressive. So that's gonna be a dope one.
Okay. All
Uh-huh.
right.
What's the
And
next one?
Sheffy is another one. Sheffy has been around for a little minute too.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Um, Sheffy and who is this? Han Dolo.
right. Han Solo. Sheffy, started off. I believe he was in Battle City first.
Mm-hmm.
If
Mm-hmm.
y'all remember Blackbeard, him and Blackbeard battled, infamous battle with Blackbeard. Blackbeard kind of cooked him, you know what I'm saying? And from that day forward, he did nothing but improve himself, you know what I'm saying? He joined Colosseum and just kept going and improving himself and showing that, he's going to move up and not stay stagnant. And he's been showing that, man. Great at performing. And he's what I call an all-around battler. He's not going to just he's not one-dimensional. He's not going to stick to one way of doing stuff. He's gonna joke. He's gonna haymaker. He's gonna do everything. You know what I'm saying? So I think he's gonna. A lot of people's gonna really like him, man, going forward because of that reason. Unpredictability.
That's dope.
Dolo
That's
is a
dope.
very pin heavy, battler, but he's been working. He actually has the title for. We have a series called Media Madness. He actually has the title for Media Madness.
Oh, so this is why this is a title match?
Yeah, so it's like they
Okay.
have a little belt opening, and they going for
Okay.
it. So Jeffy want to take the title from him and whatnot.
Okay. Well, they making it interesting. I ain't mad at
Yeah,
that. They definitely
yeah.
making it interesting. And
Hey,
Reggie
Wayne,
Cush, yeah.
don't be mad at me, but I just got a notification. T
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
T-Rex versus Bill Collector.
You late, bro.
Oh, I'm late then. I just got it. I just tell you, I just got it. I'm late.
You late. You been in the woods. You been in a cave a little bit too long, brother. We knew about that already.
Yeah, I can't wait to get back to civilization.
Oh yeah, okay. So Reggie Cush and Bricks. And this is Bricks with like a brick wall Bricks.
Yeah. All right, so Bricks is definitely so he's from season 5 last year. He's definitely somebody I feel like is gonna a lot of people's gonna get to know him throughout the year because he's a very, very tall guy and strong with the vocal. He's a lot of energy
Mm.
and he's been just going up. You know what I'm saying? He's been leveling up. So it's just a new talent we want people to get to see and get a chance to know. Reggie Cush, hilarious. He's actually a real comedian. He really does stand up comedy. He really does stand up comedy, and
Reminds me of
he
And he
Adobe.
battle raps. Yeah,
Remind
that's
me of
yeah
that's
he
Adobe.
mixes it
that's
with
a
his
sick.
battle rap performance.
That's sick. So he got performance off rip. Yeah, I gotta check him out.
Bro, when I tell you this dude is gonna be one of them guys. He also made it. Shout outs to him on the New York PGs. He's on
That's
there. Credit
crazy.
for him.
Yo,
Sheffy's on there too.
have we yo Wing have we guys have we ever had that
What's that?
a comedian
Yeah, Adobe.
I
Adobe.
mean
Yeah,
Who?
I've heard
Adobe.
that name. I'm not familiar with him, but
From Bullpen. Adobe, he used to battle on Bullpen. Yeah, he was a comedian, battle rapper, and he also performed at Showtime De Apollo on Amateur Night not too long ago.
Ah,
But
but
I
you
don't know if he's
said
okay.
still
me.
battle rap anymore. But yeah, he's a
Oh,
comedian too.
okay. But I'm
All
saying
right.
now, like, okay, you put me on a
This
little bit of
Yeah.
history right there. I
Y'all
ain't gonna.
gonna like Reggie Cook, man. Trust me. His intro alone. Listen, if you got a chance, go check out a couple of his battles. The intro alone,
What's his name? What's his name?
Reggie Cush. That is
Reggie.
very
All
easy
Reggie
right.
to
Cush. All
remember
right, I will
because
check him out.
That sound like a
name is
bag of weed.
hilarious alone.
That sound like a mixed
Hmm.
up bag of weed right there.
Reggie
Trust me,
Kush.
check him out, man. He is hilarious and he writes really well. He's from St. Louis. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He gives you that vibe too. You know what I'm saying? The young ills and the verb, like he has that vibe with him. And he just mixes it real
Okay.
well with his comedy. So it's like it's really dope, man. Check him out. Check him out. I think he
Okay,
will
that's
become
right.
a fan
That's
favorite.
interesting. That's interesting. Let's get
Yeah.
into Blake Winters and is it Twain?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Twain.
Blake.
I remember that name, but I remember
Yeah,
Twain name. I
that's dude
cannot
from
remember what
jail.
battle that was.
Blake is
We
dude
were
from jail.
talking we were talking about I don't know if it was the Molly card, it was a or if it was the or if it was the invitation. It was one of those. I know he was on
Wait,
and I was like, okay, we wasn't sure if that was the pronunciation of his name or not.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely Twain.
that's not the
It's
person that I'm talking about.
it's crazy because
Okay.
Twain is a part of a group, Tough Block. He was brought to our attention by one of his teammates, Bigelow. He actually
Okay.
started off on Arsenal's thing, Arsenal's league. What was it called?
UW.
Called? UW.
You
I'm
dub.
sorry,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
UW. He started there and did like 2 battles or whatnot, and then that's why the first battles I seen. My fault. He ain't start there, but that's the first battles I seen from him. And he was looking for a consistent lead to battle on to get his weight up, and he just came through and man, he liked the family vibe too, man, and it went from there. And he's very dope, very very good lyricist. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
He's learning to match his energy to give that more that people's gonna, you know what I'm saying, sit there and really want to hear everything he got to say. So he's not so, I
Okay.
wouldn't say he's laid back, but he is very sharp with the lyricism part. You know what I'm saying? But he has a certain energy that he uses to make you want to listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he's pretty dope. I'm pretty sure y'all familiar with Blake Winters, right?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So and Blake is on his return. So Blake ain't battling. I believe it's been a while, like a few months now since Blake battled.
Right. Well,
So
and I know Blake from Facebook anyway, but yeah, the okay.
that's
And I know I
gonna
hadn't
be a
seen
good
any
battle.
battles for him for a minute.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one too, man. Like very heavy with the pen on that battle for sure. Because Blake takes a lot of pride in having everything go together and all that shit. Surgical or whatnot, if you want to say it.
Mm, okay. Okay. And then let's go NXT Rev Snub. And you
Mm,
know what?
mm.
Yeah,
I
Reb
saw
Snub.
him last in Atlanta, but then I think
Mm.
I saw him in a battle more recently. And I didn't like him in Atlanta. I felt like he just maybe he wasn't completely prepared in Atlanta.
Yeah,
But then I seen him in a more recent battle, and I actually was like, all right, well, what? Why we didn't get this person? I'm not sure,
yeah,
but yeah, this and NXT. He just did a battle with somebody who I've heard the name, but
He
I
had a
don't
PG.
recall. I
um,
thought, is that what it
he
was?
did. He just battled that band Legacy too. He battled Rafi
Oh
Cabana.
shit.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
that's like yeah.
He actually was really, really fire too in that band Legacy battle, and that Richmond crowd is just rough. They wasn't really rocking with him. It was crazy because we up there with Troy Martin. Troy like, yo, y'all bugging. This kid is wilding. Like they just wasn't rocking with him. I don't know.
Oh.
That crowd
Ah, man,
sometimes just do that. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying? He and
that's crazy.
when it drops, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna drop it because the material in the battle from both sides is really, really good. So he'll
Okay.
still get that opportunity. I'm pretty sure. He
Who did he battle out there?
Rafi Gabana. Rafi's
Okay.
actually from the DMV area, so I don't know. I don't want to say
yeah.
they wasn't
That
being
might be,
biased. I would
yeah.
say because there was people from Richmond they didn't cheer for. They did not. You know what I'm saying? There was DMV people they didn't cheer for either. They didn't cheer for Cuban. They was being weird for Cuban the whole time too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just I don't feel it was biased. It's just the crowd was being whatever they wanted to be. Like they
What
didn't
day
like
this
it. They didn't
was?
like
It
it.
was on some
What
other
what
shit.
day? And then what day this was that it happened?
I think it was the second day.
Mm.
Yeah, it was day two.
Oh,
Day two, yeah.
okay. Well, all
Yeah.
right. Well, we'll be looking to see that,
That
and
that
then
that got potential to
Pickle
be battle of the
crowds.
night. I'm gonna just let y'all know that right now.
okay.
If y'all get
I'm
a chance,
listen.
go
I'm
look at
looking forward.
Next versus Swag Tanner. That y'all will love that battle. It was
Oh, so it
amazing.
is pronounced. It's pronounced next. It is
Yeah,
pronounced next.
yeah,
Okay. Okay.
next.
Ain't
Swag.
NXT?
Her name's
That's
Swag
the one from
Tanner.
Cali, right? Is that the one from
Yeah,
Cali?
he's from Cali. Yeah,
Yeah, him
Oh
young cat from
shit.
Cali. He's
Oh
fire.
yeah,
He
yeah,
put
yeah,
his
yeah.
hands
He's nice.
fire.
I,
You
I
gotta
didn't
see
know
him
that
versus
one.
Geechee. You gotta see him
it's
versus Geechee.
I
yeah,
seen
it's
his name.
crazy
Oh yeah,
because
that one.
Who? Oh wow. Okay. All
we
right. All
seen
right.
Next like 3 years ago, and he just clicked with Colosseum, and he been repping us, screaming Colosseum in certain battles and all of that for a long time. And as soon as we was able to get him over here, we did, man. He battled Swag. They had a crazy battle.
That's dope. I'm gonna go check
Yeah.
him out. I'm gonna check him out for sure this time. Okay. And then y'all see I'm saving my ladies for the last, for the end. Let's do Imperial and Ice the Rapper.
Oh man, that's another good battle. Unfortunately, I'll let y'all know now. That's the one battle that's not gonna be happening due to like
Oh,
work issues. Ice couldn't get off from work. You know,
It
sometimes you
happens.
yeah.
It
So
happens.
unfortunately, I really wanted people to see them too because they both really dope. Imperial is very dope, man. Him and he just battled Flow Leads recently. Um, they had a crazy back and forth battle. Y'all could go check that one out too. He's just a
Flo
really,
Leeds
really
is
strong.
slept on too. He is
Yeah,
slept on too.
yeah.
From
He was on
first
FPG.
time
Shout
I
outs
saw
to
him,
Flow Leads,
he was
man. He's Coliseum as well
yeah,
now, man. Shout outs to Flow Leads.
yeah. The first time I ever saw him, he was on Spitters League. No. ENJ. ENJ.
Oh,
ENJ
okay.
League.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He came a long way, man. That guy. He done been everywhere. He done battled
Yeah,
everywhere. A lot of platforms.
yeah, he really has. But
Yeah.
I wish somebody would keep him consistent, and maybe he has been. I haven't watched him in a while. I just see his name every now and again on cards. But
Yeah.
yeah, him. E and J had a few. I think it was E and J and somebody else had a few. Uh, three white boys, and I hate to say it that way, but that's how I remember. But they had three white boys that were fire. He was one of them, and it was another one that was on E and J, and then it was this real young dude, and I cannot remember who the hell he battled, but the boy was fire. But he stood out to me at that time. So
Yeah.
yeah, I hope they keep him consistent at
Yeah.
least.
Yeah. Well, Imperial was able to stand in the ring with him and not get slaughtered. So we was amazed
Hey,
because Flo Leads is so good, like at just being just himself and going up there. Like I think that's where he flourished at. To be honest, he just go up there and be himself 90% of the time, and then he just start rapping. So Imperial was able to stand in front of that and really do well. Y'all gonna be hearing about him real soon a lot. Trust me, man. That's why we wanted that. Ice the Rapper's another dope guy. He been around for a long time. He just recently joined Coliseum as well. But
okay,
that's why we wanted to put that to give new talent that we feel is gonna be up and coming on our platform. So that's why we booked that one.
that's dope. That's dope. And
Yeah.
drum roll, please. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So, how did we come about this Tory Doe and Coffee Brown match?
A lot. That was a lot of hard work. I'm not gonna lie. That was a lot of hard work to get Tory to come back. You know what I'm saying? It took a long time. You know, to get Coffee. You know, we already had Coffee battle C3 on Coliseum
Hmm.
before. You know, we told her that we would be bringing her back for another battle in the future. It just so happens that Black, shout out to Black, man, because he the one that worked that whole deal out and talked to Tori and kept being consistent with her. And she was with it, you know what I'm saying? She was ready to return and he closed the deal. So, you know, that's how that came along. And I ain't gonna front. I can't I'm excited battle. I'm excited to see Tori Doe return, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Tory 3-0.
This is definitely a yin and a yang.
Shout out to Tori. Yeah, Tori.
This is
Yeah, yeah.
definitely a yin and a yang. I feel like there
Shout
is
out coffee.
uh Tori has a different style. Like her style is very like it's very laid back. It's very it's before it's like one of those sting before you realize she's stung type
Right.
of type
Mm.
of feels, you know, flow and delivery. But coffee is more punch heavy and aggressive. So
Yeah.
this going to be an interesting battle.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
This
I
going to be
can't wait.
interesting.
Mm.
I can't wait to see that one, man.
There's 3 rounds.
Nah, it's one. Tori.
Uh,
That was. Listen, man. We just happy we getting Tori
Yeah, we
back,
happy.
right,
Yeah,
right,
we
right,
happy.
right,
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 and
right, right,
a
right.
right, right.
Well,
return.
you know what? I think
You know what
Tori
makes
can do
this
a
dope?
lot in 1 round. I think she
That's
can
what
do
I
it.
was
Yeah.
about to say.
Yeah,
You
I
That's
know
think
what
she do
makes
it.
this dope too is Tori, it's her return and she didn't leave on no bad note or nothing like that.
Yeah.
Right.
She's still way up here, like it's still like, yo, we getting Tori back. And then Coffee is an up and comer that, been working hard. So it's like you get the best of both worlds. Somebody brand new to female
Yeah.
battle rap that's been really working, and then you get a vet that's come returning, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's gonna work
I
out
ain't
real
mad at the
good.
one
It's gonna be
round.
good.
Right.
Yeah.
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 I ain't mad.
Coffee. Yeah. Yeah. Coffee name is bubbling right now. Shout out to Shoe Sir. Why you looking like that, Wayne?
You
You know
cold, man.
what? I
Why?
ain't
I'm
doing
just
this petty with
what?
y'all. I am not doing this petty
Oh,
with
shout out
y'all
Have
Coffee.
at
Yeah,
fun.
shout out
all.
Coffee.
Yeah, surf that
Y'all are
crazy.
horrible.
Surf
Mhm.
This
that
is what
crazy.
happens when you're the only female on a show with
Yeah.
all these niggas.
Don't act
See,
like
they
you
get
ain't
real
gangster.
niggerish. They
Hey,
get
Yeah.
real
we
niggerish.
ain't start yet.
Yeah. Yeah. She's
I,
being on her best behavior. We
what are
understand.
you talking about? Listen, I
Right.
am very happy today. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
So am
hey,
I.
I lost one of my aunts a few days ago, so I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good place. I'm in,
Condolences.
Yes.
so I will not be petty today. Anyway, moving right along. Let's go to C3 and Jade. All
Yeah.
right.
Hmm.
This, this, yeah.
Ooh.
I want to hear from y'all what y'all think about this
I can
battle.
listen. I'm gonna sit back because that's my client. So
I'm
that's
gonna
Yeah.
my
just
That's
client.
my.
watch it.
So
Yeah.
I'm
That's my
not gonna be
sis.
biased. And
That's
then
the
I
sis.
love C3 though. So I'm gonna let Malone talk first.
Yeah. Malone will get all the smoke on this one
Well, I gotta
Yeah.
get all the. Well, I gotta
because
get all
I
the
know I'm a
smoke.
CJ. I know I'm a CJ real soon. I'm not trying to get punched in the throat.
Jay gonna be all
Yo,
right.
C3, Jade. I mean, personally, y'all gonna hate me, but I don't care. Debatable is what I'm calling it. I can't choose. I
Me
can't.
neither, bro. I can't. I can't choose neither.
It to me is I like C3.
I
Shout out to
love
the
C3.
group.
Yeah, I
But
love C3.
Jade's been on a roll with butter.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
She let me tell you, Jade is sitting on so many that I do know. Jade is sitting on so many bars right now, it's ridiculous.
But
Um,
C3 is intricate with the bar.
she
See,
is. She is.
And I
She
think she got to
is.
make up, but she got to make up with that battle against what was it, China? Ashley, which she did on
Shayna
what Queen of the Ring?
Ashley.
Shayna
But
Yeah,
Ashley.
because
she just
she
battled
was too happy. Yes, yeah, she
but she
wasn't too.
just battled KCJ. She just battled KCJ in last weekend and
At
at home.
at home. How did she do with
Yeah.
that one? Because I didn't hear anything
And a
about it.
little birdie told me that see that was possibly debatable. I don't know how true that is, but
I'm
Mm.
that's what
saying
Lil Birdie told me.
the reason why I'm saying it's debatable for me is because honestly, like I seen Jade's battles. I mean, we've been watching C3. C3 been in there with heavyweights. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that Jade hasn't, but I can't. I don't know. I just got to see it. Like I can't really call it.
I ain't gonna lie, I can't call it, man, but I know it's gonna be a hell of a good time when they start
It
going.
is.
It's
All
gonna be a
Hmm.
it's gonna be a
right, so
slugfest.
Damn, I want to see this battle,
wait.
man. I want to see this battle.
Is that one 3 rounds?
I believe so, yes. Yes.
Oh
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't set that one up.
oh shit. Oh damn.
I didn't set that one up, but I
Fire,
believe it is. If I'm not
fire. Yes, yes.
I
I'm
haven't.
Three
quoting
Her and
it.
I
rounds.
have not talked
I believe
about.
it is
We
though.
haven't.
I
Yes.
believe it is. It's three full
Put your
rounds.
light. Put
Okay.
your light.
Yeah, because I
Put your
haven't
lighters
talked to
up.
her about it. I'm letting her do her thing. I haven't talked to her about it. I just but like I said, that I'm just happy that she has an opponent that she
Mm-hmm.
respects.
It's 3 rounds.
Because she
That's dope.
respects her and they are good friends, she's not gonna play with C3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the scary part about it. So, and she knows her opponent.
This one's
Drop,
gonna
Feel
be
me?
one of the ones, man. This
drop
is
that.
one of the
Drop that
ones.
first.
Yeah.
Drop that one first, man. Drop it first, man.
Fucking A, I wish I could be there. I so wish I could be there. I'm kind of mad because this card kind of slipped up. Like when Blackbeard put it out, I was kind of mad. Y'all gotta give me time. Let me just put it that way. Y'all gotta give me goddamn time. Because the way my PTO is set up, we just can't take off like that.
Yeah.
And I work weekends. I work permanent weekends.
Yeah.
I've been doing that for almost 10 years. So yeah,
Yeah, I gotta come up
they're
the
like,
mountain.
and yeah, he out there in the mountains and shit. We need time. We need time.
I got
But yeah,
y'all, man.
That's gonna
that's
be
going.
fire.
Man, listen, who got
How
battle
long?
of the night, K Sleeze? Who got battle of the night?
He said it earlier. You said it earlier. You said some battles gonna be battle of the night. I heard you.
I
I don't know
said
which one.
I ain't gonna lie, I think Next and Re-Up has a really strong chance because you know when battles like this, you know everybody's looking at the bigger names on the card and not realizing this is still a small room card.
There's
Like this is
gems.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel Next and Re-Up have everything in that battle as well to be battle of the night. I think they're gonna sneak it and be battle of the night, to be honest.
Shit.
I think they're gonna sneak it for battle of the night. I'm about to get messaged a billion times for saying it. Probably
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. You might have to. Yeah. If I had. Yeah.
it's a
Who
wrap for
has
you.
That's just me
performance of the
being
night?
real, for my
And
opinion.
who has performance of the night?
Benji Lolo, man,
Okay. Okay.
he is a
He,
performance god, man. When I tell you this guy, go watch him versus Prezi if you didn't see it. Go watch it. You'll see
I'm gonna watch that.
Yo,
I'm
Yeah. We
definitely
gonna watch.
gonna
Yeah.
watch
We should
that.
watch that as a family.
yo, y'all
Yes.
gonna love it. Trust me. Go watch that. You'll
All
see
right. We gonna
why.
watch it.
I
He is
definitely
hilarious,
am.
man.
I'm psyched for this card now though. I definitely am. I really I'm gonna need y'all to drop these expeditiously
Mm-hmm.
so
In a
that
timely fashion.
I
yes,
got you.
swiftly,
Don't
yes.
make us wait.
Don't
swiftly,
make us wait.
with no roadblocks.
Yeah.
We gonna get y'all right. Trust me, man.
Yeah.
This ain't when we trying to hold in the vault. None of that, man.
Yeah. Please don't be holding it, man. Release the
Yes,
footage.
no, nothing vaulted, please. Y'all make sure that y'all own y'all shit. Give us great performances because we watching and we are very critical. We are
We need
very
the
critical.
footage.
And
We
listen,
need the
if anybody
footage.
from my league is watching right now, look, they not in New York base. You see what I be telling y'all, man. Everybody gonna give y'all watches and look. Everything ain't supposed to be just for where you stay at. Make
Oh,
sure
hold
you
up,
have.
Sleeze. Oh, Sleeze. They don't know. Hold on. Wing, where you at right now?
I'm in
Who me?
Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh,
She in Memphis. Yo, Shy, where you at?
I'm in Atlanta.
He in Atlanta. Where I'm at. I'm in Phoenix.
you
So
see?
And our
Look at
y'all
other
that.
put
co-host,
y'all.
we got a co-host from Virginia. We got another co-host from Atlanta,
Oh,
and
this
then
nationwide.
Mike that was just on, Mike Phenom, who was just on. He's from Seattle, Washington. So
You
yeah,
see?
we all over here. We out here.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
We
We
it's
out
out
here,
here.
nationwide.
man.
We out here.
Nationwide.
It's a broad
Nationwide.
audience. It's more than just
Broad.
New
Yes,
York.
and you have a collective. Damn, with Chris on the team, you got a collective 10, 15 years of battle rap history over here.
Yeah.
Yes,
You see?
Yeah.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
This is what y'all
Right.
yes.
preparing for, man. Y'all gonna
Mm-hmm.
make it to them big stages and stuff, man.
Yeah. Impress us. Impress us.
Yes, trust. We're underground, but you know,
Yeah.
I guess a lot of y'all know me a little bit.
They all know you. They all know.
Yeah. Yeah. They do. Oh, they do. Yes, they do.
Oh,
Stop it.
they know me. I know it.
Man, I appreciate y'all having me,
Definitely.
man. For real,
Man,
yo.
salute, man. Thanks for coming, bro.
I appreciate
Absolutely.
y'all
You got
for
to
real,
come
man.
back. Don't be no
Definitely
stranger. You see how
Oh,
appreciate
we're
we
you,
gonna
do
get an
bro.
here?
update. Yeah, we're gonna do an update
Anytime,
on
man.
the.
Anytime. I'm for it. I'm for it, man. I like the vibes, man.
Thank
Yeah, we all
you.
Respect,
about
Yeah.
we
respect,
all about the
respect.
Oh, this
vibes.
is just, we were nice today. We were all nice.
Yeah.
We were very, very nice today.
Listen, I
Um,
was too.
okay, ask Troy. Yeah, ask Troy when he come up here. Yeah, we ignorant. We get crazy
Oh
up here.
yeah, yeah.
uh, nah, we just,
Definitely. Yeah, but as the battles start dropping, definitely I'm gonna hit you up so you can come back on and
We're
shit
gonna
these
want
events.
updates.
I got
Hmm.
y'all, man. I
Definitely.
got y'all. I
Definitely.
plan on doing my full little recap that I do and everything for it. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
A
Okay.
big moment for the
We'll
league.
be
We
tuned
real
in.
proud of this, man.
drop the
Yeah, we'll
footage.
be tuned in for that. We definitely will be tuned in for that for sure.
Yeah.
Before we go, I guess Malone, since you was late coming in,
Uh-huh.
Sleeze, you can stay on if you want to. Let you get back into this champion because I know I didn't let you get your full clip off. I'm gonna let you do that.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, okay, so I'm watching it and I know, there's a bet. Obviously, Jay Black wants some money or whatever they're talking. I think I probably seen maybe like part two or part one. I don't know what it was, but basically, like they like I don't understand why anyone from the Goonies is even on that champion on the recap personally.
Should have been John John.
It's views, man.
Yep.
Because but here's the thing about it, and that's what it is. I understand that. I'm glad you said that. But for me, it's like, yo, but you gave it to the wrong person. It shouldn't have
Mm.
been them. Like, yo, your man's embarrassed himself, but and instead of really talking about that, like we talking about what, like you make like Jay Black, you gonna sit there and let them like make it seem like, yo, he walked off.
I and that's kind of what we were talking about earlier. I didn't really get into that, but
Yeah.
yeah, it seems like it's not like John
Yo,
won the battle, but he lost the war.
Yeah.
to
Hold on, but
me,
you know what's the crazy? Hold on. You know what the crazy part? There was basically debating too. Was it a body? What's the battle? Was it a body?
yeah,
Basically.
yes, it was a body. You know
Oh,
why
it
it
was
was a body?
definitely. Yeah, I know it was a body. It was a
It was a
body.
body because we already know the first two rounds was bad. It was getting worse, and then it was about to be fucking slaughtered, right? So before that
But wait,
happens,
but wait. That's not what a body defines. A body is a clear annihilation all three rounds. We can't say that because the first round, some
Nah.
people are giving the first round to Jack.
but here, okay, and John has a second,
Whoever
okay.
got Jack
So if you
giving
want
the
to do that,
round where he clearly chokes is insane to me. He clearly chokes. It's not like a little stumble or I gotta get it back real quick. It was a clear choke, and it was for like 3-4 minutes. Like you had to wait for
Mm,
him to get it together. Not
mm.
saying his round was bad. It was a good round. It's just you choked. It's a clear choke. I can't, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. John first round was trash to me. I couldn't stand it. I didn't like it at all.
Oh shit.
I
Okay.
did not like his first. His second was phenomenal, but his
Yeah.
first round, he was being a vet. He knew that the first round Jack was going to have a lot of fire, so he put
Right.
a nice
yeah,
small round together that
Hmm.
humble
wasn't too
pie.
crazy
It was
and
a build
saved
up.
all of his ammo. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure John's third was going to be even crazier than his second.
Man, listen.
Mm.
I want to
So
hear that
here,
third.
You know what I'm
so
saying?
so
He knew what
here's
I
he was
agree.
doing. You know what
so
I'm
here's to
saying?
Yeah.
my
He was
point.
supposed to win this battle, period. Jack wasn't.
Did we lose him?
Uh-oh.
I think we lost him. Did we lose him?
Sleeze. I think his phone froze.
He
You
gonna
still
call back.
there?
He gonna check back in.
Oh no,
But
this is
Reggie,
different. It's
but
a
listen,
body.
but
That's a body.
but
He just he
to
just
what he
walked
was
himself to the body bag. That's what happened.
to what he to
He just
what
like let me just
to
walk. Let me just get my ass in the bag. That's
to what
what it
he
was.
to what he was saying. It's like, yo, it's like how do you explain that?
You
Mike,
know
if you
what?
don't stop appearing
I'm
and
for real. You
reappearing,
know
It's
what?
one thing. It's one thing to jump in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Do the whatever the fuck, whatever,
Are
and
we
then you
talking
get
about
on.
Jack Boy
Yo,
wait a
again?
minute,
you stand,
because I
you
knew he was
stand,
gonna do it.
you
I
Hold
stand,
knew
on.
Mike
you
was
Hold
gonna do
on.
stand.
it. Hold on,
Hold
I
hold
on,
on. Let's
hold
backtrack.
on,
Let's
hold
backtrack.
on.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. We gotta backtrack, and you gotta tell him what we're talking about so he understands. You just came back, and Malone was talking about from earlier that he had watched the champion interview with Ace Amin
seen it.
and kind of. Oh, you watched it too?
Oh,
Okay,
right,
so
it was
that's
Mike. All right, Mike. So we on the same thing. All right. So yeah, you can get your rounds off too. So what I was saying is basically it's like, yo, here's what I'm trying to get everybody to understand. Yo, he it's not listen, not only did he disrespect the battler that he was battling, yo, you disrespected Smack, you disrespected Beasley, you
Uber
disrespected the
Eats.
fans, you disrespected Uber Eats, you disrespected you,
Yeah, Uber Eats were feeding everybody.
yo,
How you gonna
what,
disrespect Uber
yo,
Eats?
and
Nigga,
he
that
probably
shit
ate,
was
and he probably ate two
funny.
bags of Uber Eats. He probably had two of them
oh
You
bags.
want,
shit.
you want
But
Uber
that's
Eats to
Listen.
neither,
come back?
neither here
Oh
nor
my
there. But that's neither here
Nigga
nor there.
said
What
Uber
I'm saying
Eats.
is that
I
yo,
hate you,
and
yo.
he stumbled. You know what I'm saying? Choke, whatever. So how is he getting? Listen, he lost, and he lost bad. He embarrassed himself. I don't hate Jack Boy Man, but bro, I'm sorry. You got to
That's
stand on
different.
stage and take that shit on the chin.
You gotta take that ass one.
You know what I'm saying?
You
And
know
then
what? We gotta save some of this for the. We gotta save some of this for the show.
you
We
got
do.
you got some people calling though. You know what I'm saying, for him to give money back because of his poor. You know what I'm saying, atrocious, despicable
Disgusting.
behavior.
Oh my God. Yeah,
Yeah,
we got it. We're gonna save a little more ammunition for this. I just wanted you to be able to get that off.
yeah.
But yeah, we are going to again for anybody who has just tuned in, we had K Sleeze from Colosseum Battle League and out in Queens, New York.
Hmm.
They have actually the Lotus card that's coming up, which is more of a tryout card. And then next weekend, they have the party card, which has, I mean, absolutely phenomenal battles. You have the names, you have everything. You got a little bit of everything. You got title matches, you got PGs, you got band battles, and you have the ladies of battle rap, C3, um, Jade, Coffee Brown, and Tori Doe's return. So that's gonna be fire. We got to do some homework on some of these fellas too. I definitely want to check out some of these guys before these battles drop
Film
on this
session,
card.
I
film
Yeah.
Huh?
just seen.
session, film session.
I saw my favorite female battle rapper call out Coffee Brown recently.
I was saying film
Who?
session.
Official.
Oh, okay.
I
You
seen
know
her
what?
call out.
On that note, guess I can watch the game.
Yo, yo. Shy, what quarter they in? What's
Uh,
popping? What's
oh, it's
going on?
third quarter right now. Oh, Golden State just is up now. They was
How, how much time
behind.
left? How much time?
4:35. I think it might be a little off because I'm on the internet,
All right, I'm trying to get off the
but
mountain.
okay. But yeah, 78-76 Golden State right now. They finally
Oh,
took the
All
lead. So
right. All right. I got to go to state to win. Let's
I got the
go.
Raptors.
Let's
I got the
go.
Raptors.
Hey, I will never bet against home. That's just that's what it is. I'm never
And
betting against home. And you should be
I,
that's my Raptors.
ashamed.
no, I'm a Knicks fan,
You
but
should
we
be
ain't in it. But I'm
ashamed.
going with the Raptors because I want Golden State to win. I want KD come to New York.
You're not even
Well,
in New York, my nigga. You're on the West.
It
Yeah,
don't
he better
matter.
be a
It doesn't
Phoenix
matter where I'm
Sun.
at. I'm not a
He's
Phoenix
losing
Sun. I'm a New
Phoenix
York
Sun.
Knicks fan, nigga.
He's a West
It's
Coast
NY
refugee.
forever. What
I can't talk. I got the
Yeah.
Hawks, so it is what it is.
you mean? I'm well traveled.
Right. Right. But yeah, so again, thank you everybody for tuning in. Please hit that subscribe button.
Like and
So
Tell a
you
friend,
know
tell a
what?
friend.
Tell a friend. Make sure you tell a friend and tell a friend.
Tell a
And
friend. Tell a friend.
yeah, basically on Saturday, time to be announced, we will be doing our follow-up show because we didn't get a chance to talk. We definitely got to talk about these three. If you do not have that URL app, $7.99.95, get
Stop
that app.
asking. Stop asking for your homeboy password. Okay, it's
Because it
only
ain't
eight
gonna work.
bucks.
It ain't gonna work. It's only
Spend the eight
$8. You
dollars.
pay more for
Cheap,
Netflix and chill than that, and
you
probably ain't
cheap
getting the chill
bastards.
part.
Buy the
Yeah,
app.
we gotta talk. We gotta talk about this Steams versus Chilla
I'm
Jones,
finna watch
this
that.
Trez versus.
Soon as
Dirty
this game is
ball.
over with, I'm gonna watch it.
We gotta talk about this Trez versus franchise,
Fire
and
battle.
we gotta talk about this Mike P,
Quick
this
question.
phenomenal Mike P battle
I
against
like this
JC.
Mike. Like this Mike P.
Hey,
Man, listen.
so did they edit out Mike P's verse in the third?
I'm thinking
No,
so because
no,
I thought he
it's
had. I thought he said something. I thought he did. They say he had something about Tech Nine that he kind of.
Yeah, that's what I
So
heard. That
I
he
oh,
said.
thought. I'm gonna call Trez. I'm gonna call
maybe
Trez and see.
maybe they did. I'm not sure. I know I didn't hear that part. I will say I did not hear that part.
Yeah, that's
Uh
because it edited.
Because it did end
okay.
it kind of weird. It did kind of end it kind of
Exactly.
weird,
That's
like
what I'm
something was
thinking.
missing. It was like something was
No
missing
wonder.
because
Okay, then that might be because what I did was it seemed I thought the battle was over, to be honest, because I was watching it before the show.
he seemed like he was real
Um
emotional for 1 minute, and then he was just like
he was very
mysteriously like
emotional.
and
He
like he
was
was just
very
going away.
emotional.
Exactly. Shot.
Yeah,
I felt the same way. I seen the same thing. That's what I was feeling.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm make a phone call to see what's going on with that.
yeah. But either way, he
It was a
had
good
a
battle.
phenomenal fucking performance. He really did.
I'm still a fan.
Like I said, we gotta speak to this. Jay said a little while ago, when we were still back on Blog Talk, he made a comment about JC
Yeah, we gotta discuss that.
dropping the ball when it comes to
Yeah.
the vets and always looking very strong when it comes to mid-tier battlers. As
Mm,
I said earlier in the show, Mike P kind of spoke to that, but he did not take the angle as far as I thought that he would.
hmm
I'm starting to feel that way
Yeah, we're gonna
again.
talk about that.
I
We're gonna
felt
talk
like
about
he
that
had an
Saturday.
inconsistency about him, but yeah, we definitely got to talk about that. But those three battles, if you do not have the app, please go get it. Those three
You know
battles
what
right
it
there
is?
are fire.
Oh, and twerk and Charlie Clips drops tomorrow on the
You
app.
know what it is about JC and top tier battlers?
What is it?
He battles other top tier battlers that aren't as complex as his writing. So
Is that what it is?
you know the saying. Sometimes less is more.
We gonna chop
And
that up. We gonna chop that up. We ain't for listen. I have ribs, neck bones, and greens waiting for me right now.
I got
oh, you
lasagna
I
waiting.
I
right
gotta
now.
go. I gotta go.
I got the
And some
munchies.
Kool-Aid pie. I gotta go.
Kool
Oh,
Aid pie.
Kool-Aid
I don't even
pie.
want to
Yeah,
know. I'm out,
Kool
y'all.
Aid pie.
Yeah, what
100.
color? What color?
Listen, Shy. They
What
don't know
color?
about Kool-Aid pie.
What
I made
Yeah,
some
color?
yeah, I'm
for.
about that Kool Aid pie.
What
Yeah.
color?
Oh, I got green apple and
Oh,
strawberry lemonade. Green apple
oh,
tastes like a Jolly
I'm trying
Rancher.
to lose weight, and he talking about cake. I'm finna get off.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
damn.
Man, listen.
Yeah,
The
Ring,
Kool-Aid pie,
you gotta bring some of that to us. I
bruh,
need it on that, bro.
bruh.
I need it.
Listen, you know what? I'm gonna have to bring Kool-Aid pie to
I need
NC.
it.
When we hit Charlotte, I think I'm gonna bring
Yes.
some Kool-Aid pie.
Yeah, bring that.
I need
Yes,
Facts.
I will bring the Kool-Aid pie. Why did Mike leave? He banged on us.
Oh yeah, he ain't about that life. He ain't about that Kool Aid life.
He about that Kool-Aid
He
pie,
ain't about that
boy.
Kool Aid
That
life.
Kool-Aid pie is fire. Yeah,
Hmm
but anyway, we listen, we're gonna end it for the night. Salute to everybody watching. We
hmm
appreciate you and we out.
We out. Rest in peace, Bushwick Bill. Cuba Gooding
Oh
Jr.
shit,
stop
right?
groping, and Cuba Gooding Jr. stop groping on women. We out.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord.
Yeah,
Stop it.
yeah. That's crazy.
Salute. We go.